Hello. I thought I'd do a narrated killer Sudoku. And, what's it for? Why would you do such things? Because when I started these puzzles, I had to work out the hard way. And I thought, like maybe there are people out there who want to do these puzzles, but they see this and they get very intimidated. So, anyway, where do we start? Always start in the same place. Three things. Number one, remainders. Number two, single cell boxes. And cells that have only one solution, be they pair, treble, or a quad. So, let's start with the second one I said, which was the single cells, okay? These are just like three numbers. So, we've got two there. That's it, I think. Then, what else has only got one solution? If you've got a pair, it's 3, 4, 16, and 17. If you've got a triple, it's 6, 7, 23, and 24. If it's a quad, 10, 11, 29, and 30. Quint and so on. Basically, whatever it is, generally it's like the highest numbers and one option, and the lowest numbers and an option. So here, right here, for instance, 4 can only be 1 and 3. What else? 9, 6. Okay. Okay. Now I'm looking for remainders. Okay, so remainders are like, for instance, in a square, everything has to be 1 to 9. But it also has to add up to 45. Same along a line. So, for instance, here... Oh, don't do that. 1, 2... So, here, this is a remainder. So, 45 minus the sum of all of those. So, 15 plus 12 is 27. Plus 12 more is 39. Plus 4 is 43. So, this is remainder 2. 2 and 3. Now, what also happens once you start to build this up, you start to see situations like you get other remainders. So by eliminating that, this becomes a remainder. 17 plus 3 is 20, 20 plus 9 is 29, plus another 9 is 38. So now we know that this is 7. Here, for instance, 8 has 3 solutions, 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5. But I've already got a 2 and a 3, so this can only be 1 and 7. Okay, what else? Here. This, you've got a 12 and a 12 on the same line. So there are 3 solutions to 12 and 12. So 3 and 9. But can't be 3 and 9, can it? So this, we're going to treat it like a quad and say it's 4, 5, 7, and 8. So what does that leave us with? 6 and 9. 6 and 9. Now, 9. What's the solution for 9? 9 could be 1 and 8. Can't be 1 and 8. 2 and 7. Can't be that either. Or 3 and 6. Can't be that either. So this has to be 4 and 5. 4 and 5. So, oh, not 6, 5. So, what about 9 here? I didn't put 4, 5, 7, and 8 in there. So, what about here? So, this can't be 3 and 6, can't be 2 and 7. Also can't be 4 and 5. So, this is 1 and 8. And like any good Sudoku, that means that that can't be a 1 because there's already a pair with that number in there. Now, we've created another remainder. This is now a remainder. And up here, but we'll get to that in a second. So 19 plus 8, 19 plus 9 is 28, plus 12 plus 3, this is a 2. Which means that we know what this is as well. Can't be 7 and 8, this has to be 6 and 9. 6 and 9. Now this has to be a a remainder 2. So 14 plus 15 is 29. 29, 30. 30 plus 4 is 45. So we haven't even got to this, and it's already apparent that remainder is 9, which solves this and solves that. So what we got left over? So 9 means this is 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So what's left? Over here. Can't be 3 and 9. Can't be 4 and 8. This has to be 5 and 7. 5 and 7, which means this is 1. Which means this is 7. Means this can't be 5 and 7. Uh, 4 and 8. 4 and 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what's left here? 4, 6, and 9. So I've got lots of like single solutions there already done. So what's next? Generally, I look towards one of the sides, because generally on the sides is where you start to find solutions. So where are we? Okay, I'm not seeing any obvious like pairs and so forth. So what we're going to start doing is picking up the ones where there's 2 solutions. I'm also going to start looking for line remainders. So that's a no, that's a no, that's a no. No. So I'm looking down the lines like this. Okay, there's no bearing on that. That's mutually exclusive for crossways. No. 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 Okay, we're going to have to graft this one out then. Okay, so. Okay, up here, 11. 4 solutions, but it can't be 6, can't be 9. So this is 3, 4, 7, and 8. Oh, actually, do you know what? I'm going to do a bit of scanning too. So 8. Okay, here's a bit of scanning I can see. So 2 has to go along here, but 2 can't go here because 7 can't go there. So we know this is 2 and 4. 2 and 4. So that's a 4. Okay, so that's 2 and 4. 1. Okay. What else? Okay, so what we're looking at? We're looking at 7s, 8s. No. Okay, we're going to go back to what we were trying, which is just grafting it out. So up here, this becomes a pair because there's a 9 there. So this is a 2 solution pair. 9. No, no, no. Okay. This is a remainder pair. It's outside, so it can be technically be the same number. So 19 plus 9 is 28, plus another 8 is 36, plus another 8 is 44. 44 plus 9, so this is remainder 8. Remainder 8. So it can't be. How about the other one? The other way, so 21 plus 21 is 42, 48 plus 9 is 57, which means this and this has to be 12. Let's try that one and then let's work backwards. I've got a feeling we might be able to scratch something out here. So, I missed that as well. 5, 6, 8, 9. 5, 6, 8, and 9. Okay, I'm going to do 3 things all at once, and then I'm going to do one after another. Let's see if any of them have any bearing. So, 11 plus 19 is 30, plus another 9 is, sorry, let's add that 14 in. Sorry, 19 plus 11, 30, plus 14 is 44, 44 plus 9 is 53, and then we're going to add this 6. So 53 plus 6 is 59, which is 14. So that means that this. So let's pair this and see what can go in here. So 14. So 5 plus 3 means that this would be a 6. 5 and 2 means it would be a 7. 4 and 3 would also be a 7. And 4 and 2 would be an 8. That was not helpful in the slightest. Oh, and that's the wrong one. Erase. It's got to go in here. Sorry. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's go back to here. 8 plus 9 is 17. Plus another 8 is 25. 25 plus 9, 34. 34 plus 19 is 53. 53 means this and this is 8. So 4 can't go in there, so that can't be 4 either. Can't be 2. So it's 1, 3, 5, and 7. This would be 1, 3, 5, and 7, except it can't be 7, which means this can't be 1. Hopefully this works. This would mean that this has to be 8, can't be 8, so that can't be 1. That can't be 7. Which means that this could be 3 and 6, or 4 and 5. Which means that 21 plus 21 is 42. 42 plus 6 is 48. Plus 9 is 57? Questioning my maths now. Do it the other way. 15 plus 42. Yeah, 57. So this would be 12, which means this can't be 6. Well, no, it can be. It can be. Because it's an outside one. Okay. Just notice that can't be. That has to be a 5. That has to be a 4. Then that has to be an 8. That has to be a 3. Didn't notice that there was that 3 there. So my instincts were correct. Well, good for me, I guess. What's next? So if this is 4 and it can only be 4 and 7, then that's 4 and 7. That means that this can't be 6 and 7. So then let's run this down. That can't be 8. This is 4. This is 5. Which means we should be able to get this. So this is 1. And 8. So 3 plus 9 means that this is a 7. And then we've got... So we're back to 2, 3, 5, and 6, except this can't be 3. So this has got to be 2 and 6. 2 and 6. 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Okay, so what's next? 1. So 1 goes here. 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. I've got another triple remainder here. I'm going to have a look to see if there's any progress to be made there. Okay. If that's 8, so 8, so 7, so this is 13. Could be 9, 1, and 3. Could be 9, 1, and 3, couldn't it? Could be any number of things. Okay, keep grafting, keep grafting, keep grafting. Let's do some scanning. 1, no. Okay, 2 can't go in 13. The last you can put in there is 4. So 2 has to go in here. Which means, so this is 8. 8 is 5, 1, and 2, but it can't be 5, 1, or 2. So it has to be. So it can't be 5. So it has to be 1, 3, and 4. Oh, of course, it's a freaking triple, you idiot. It's a freaking triple. What's wrong with me? It's a quad, sorry. It's a quad. Why did I not spot that was a quad straight away? Idiot. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Why didn't I spot that was a quad? God, now I'm really kicking myself, because that's like one of the things I preached to spot at the start, but I didn't spot it because it was a quad. Means that's 8 and that's 4. Okay, that means that can't be 4 because there's a 7 in there, so this has to be a 4. But that's a 2. This means that this can only be 5, 6, 7, and 8, and it can't be 7 in here. So it's 5, 6, and 8, and it can't. So 7 means it can't be 6, and it also can't be 8. So let me. I'm still reeling. So 5, 7, and 8. So then that can't be 8. So then that can't be. Okay. My brain will settle down, I promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So no, that's not a thing. 7 can only go here though, can't it? 7, so that's a 6. which means that's 5 and 9, and that's 5 and 9. Jesus. Okay, bit of scanning. Sorry, I'm losing my focus here. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 6. Okay, let's try and fill some of these lines in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 8 and 9. So here, can it be 5? Yep. Can it be 8? Conceivably. Could it be 9? Also conceivably. So this would be 2, 3, and 6. And up here it'd be 5, 8, and 9 as well, won't it? So 5, 8, and 9. This has got to be 8 because you can't put 9 below. So this has got to be 5 and 9. If that's 5 and 9, that can't be 3. We've got 2 and 6 on that line. Excellent. So 8 and 4, 12. This can only be 5. Three, so that gives us 1 and 2. So what's left below? 1, 2. Okay, and then what goes in here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. So this is 11 as well. The remainder in that cell there was an 11. Jesus, this one's really scrambled my circuits. Maybe this should be maybe Killer Sudoku should be a sport, you know, because if I'm not on my best, I'm not as good at them. Yeah, if you're a wee bit peaky and in bed for the day. 5, 7, 5. So we eliminate 2 and 5. What's left? Okay, so here, that's 10, and it's 4 and 6. I don't have any numbers coming across those, so I'll have to put those as 4 and 6. What about here? 1, 2, so 3 goes here and here. 6 goes here. So this is 8. Is there an 8? No, there isn't. What about along here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has got to be 6 and 9. 6 and 9. 6 and 9. One has to go here. Bit of scanning, you see. If in doubt, make sure you scan, scan, scan. 4, 6, and 9, that's a hidden triple. So 1, 2, so this has got to be 3, right? That gives us a solution here. So 11 plus 1 means this is 9. Means this is, let's clear this up. Which means we're down to two numbers, 7 and 8. That's 7, that's 8. That was a bit of a pain in the backside because it didn't have a lot of easy ones to get into the puzzle, and a lot of maths and a lot of inside remainders and outside remainders. But, you know, also I made a complete boo-boo with that 10. 10 is the lowest quad you can have. There's only one solution to a quad 10. And I just completely whiffed. But, yeah, got there in the end. Long one, though. And, well, I hope that helps you with the ones where you've really got to rely on your maths. And hope to catch you on the next one.